And with that, we welcome you to Dave Pavlansky Field in Poland, Ohio for this Week 8 matchup between the Poland Bulldogs and the Girard Indians on your sports network. I'm Matt Romeo, ready to bring you the action between two teams battling for the right to play in the postseason. Believe it or not, it is Week 8 already. We are getting to the nitty-gritty, and a win here doesn't get you in, but it sure puts you in the catbird seat going forward. A loss here adds just that much more pressure going into week 9. But enough of week 9. We're talking about this week, and we're focused on this game. You're in for a treat today, folks. It's Poland versus Girard, and it's going to be a good one coming up next on YSN. Back here at Dave Pavlansky Field in Poland, Ohio, we are getting set to kick this one off. Jay Stefanson tees it up for Poland as Poland won the toss, elected to defer. They will receive in the second half. Girard, on the other hand, they will start kick return with 3 back, including quarterback Dominic Talone, Michael Collier-Dixon, and Ryan Genova. And here we go. And Stefanson kick goes into the end zone, and Girard will start this one, their first drive of the game, at the 20-yard line. And at the helm for the Indians will be starting quarterback Dominic Talone. This guy's got a rifle. They like to sling the ball a little bit, talking to the coaches first half. Or before the game, sorry. In the gun, first down. He's going to go deep first off. Here it goes. Jay Stefanson gets his hands on it. And it'll go back. It'll go down as a pass breakup. But an incomplete pass nonetheless. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians here.
Second 10 ball forward. Freaking non-human. Five repair with it.
Second down. Pass is caught by number 6. That's going to be Joey Algiers. Gets to about the 32. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians here. First down, moving the sticks right off the bat. 1st and 10, Girard.
We'll take a 5-step back. Check. Side of 2 hooks. 5 out.
And the give to the running back here. It's number 3. And it looks like he's going to cut it outside to the 50. Get past the 50. He's in Poland territory to about the 45-yard line. And that is Dominic Talone on the carry. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Girard Indians. As Josiah Hunter leading this offense down the field here on the first drive. Dominic Talone, the running back, number 3. And you'll have to pardon me, I think I mixed those numbers up talking about the kick return. Got it all straightened out now. We got Josiah Hunter in the gun with Talone to his right. Talone to give up the middle. He cuts it to the outside, and he doesn't get much there, maybe 2 yards. And it'll bring up 2nd and down from about the 43-yard line. Girard driving early here. Took a shot downfield on the first play of the drive. And now methodically with some runs and passes in Poland territory here in the first quarter. Just over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Just underway here, Poland. Hunter gets a call from the sideline. He's going to be in the gun formation. Got Talone to his right side. 2nd and 8. Talone up the middle. He gets a chunk, but not going to be enough for the first down. Going to bring up our first crucial play of the game, which is going to be a 3rd down and about 4 for the Indians.
JJ, calm down. Stop. Forward. 38-yard line. 333.
Third down, and we'll call it 3. Hunter, give the Talone. Talone looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. Gets to about the 34-yard line. And Girard just mixing it in, mixing a little bit of run and pass here on the first drive of the game. And I talked about this is an offense that likes to sling the ball around. And this opening drive dominated by the run. Dominic Talone getting a burst out of the backfield on multiple plays here. As Josiah Hunter gets the call from the sideline. He's in the gun. He's got Talone to his left. Give up the middle once again. Why change it? They get to about the 29-yard line. And when you're staying ahead of the chains and you're getting 3 to 4 yards a pop, why not stick with it? Poland's got to come up with some kind of answer for this offense early.
They're running right at him.
And this is kind of going to, seems like it's going to be a theme of this game. We haven't seen Poland on offense yet, but both offenses are potent offenses. And it seems like whose defense is going to step up tonight and make the crucial stop?
Pass out the far side. On your side.
And pass is caught. It's a screen play. That's going to be to Tyler Wilson. He's going to get a decent gain. See if it'll bring up 3rd and short here. 3rd and 1 for Girard.
Thirdly.
So it's 3rd and short here from the 25-yard line. First drive of the game. 8:25 to play in the first quarter. And the give to Talone. And Talone will get the first down.
Jonathan Tunyon, stop. By Poland.
And 1st and 10. Girard threatening here early on the 21-yard line. Girard kind of being methodical here, patiently waiting for the play call. They are controlling this possession right now. And quarterback is going to keep it himself here. That's going to be Hunter. And probably the shortest gain of the night for Girard. Bring up 2nd and 9.
And 20.
And you just you're kind of waiting here for Girard to maybe take a shot to the end zone. You know, quarterback with a nice arm. Or they keep going with what's been working on the ground with Dominic Talone. In the gun, Talone to the right. He gets the give, and he's not going to go very far this time. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Unfamiliar for what Girard's faced so far tonight. Early here in the first quarter. So 3rd and 10 for the Girard Indians here. Poland trying to be a bend but don't break defense. Hunter in the gun. He's got Talone to his left. 3rd and 10. Man in motion to the right. And it's going to be, he's going to look. He's going to run this one up the middle, and he might have a knife for the first down. We'll check it out. And he does not. It's going to be 4th and 3 for Girard here, and the first big decision of the night for the Indians. 4th and 3. They're going to keep it. They're going to keep the offense on the field. They're going to go for it here. Hunter's going to be in the gun, kind of in a pistol formation. He's going to pause, check with the sideline. 24 on the play clock. Talone switches sides, and a timeout will be taken by Girard. They're going to talk this one through, so we'll be back for a crucial 4th and 3 on this first drive of the game for Girard here on YSN.
Direct protection to the 25-yard line on the Poland sidelines. That's somebody
back here at Dave Pavlansky Field for a crucial 4th down and 3 for the Girard Indians. It's their opening possession of the game. And they've gotten deep into Poland territory here with 5:44 remaining in the first. Coming out of a timeout here. And we will wait some more. Kind of an extended timeout here as crucial play to start the game here. 5:44 remaining in the first quarter. Poland still hasn't had the ball yet. Girard methodically driving down. They start at their own 20. They're down in the red zone at the 15-yard line of Poland now, and we'll see what they do here on fourth down. They've been running the ball very well. Dominic Talone, I'd say he's been getting about 4 to 5 yards a carry. And they bring the offense back on for 4th and 3 here. Crucial play in this one. Hunter in the gun. Talone to the left. And the give up to... And let's see what Poland thinks. Poland thinks it's short. And it is going to be a turnover. It's going to be Poland ball. So a defensive stand by the Poland Bulldogs. Girard threatening early, but Poland stands up. And it's still scoreless here in the first quarter on YSN. We'll be back. Back here in Poland. Poland taking over on offense. And it's going to be a run up the middle. And Chase Jones going to get a minimal gain of about 2 there. And it'll bring up about 2nd and 8. For the Bulldogs, they run with a little bit of a platoon at quarterback. Vito Kamara, David Zipolitis. Kamara getting the start tonight. They also have a platoon in the backfield led by Chase. Chase Jones tossed to the right side. He's going to get to about the 16-yard line and get pushed out of bounds. And it'll bring up a 3rd and long here, 3rd and about 7. Guys, I don't think he gained much on that one. He gained a few, be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Poland's first possession of the game. Just actually going to be their 3rd play on offense. As Girard eating up a majority of the first quarter on their offensive possession. Bulldogs stood tall, though, on defense. Turned it over. This time, David Zipolitis checks in at quarterback. He's got a man in motion. He's going to keep it. He's going to run up the middle, and let's see how close he gets to the first down. It looks like he's going to be short. They're going to bring up a 4th and 2. And let's see if this is a 4th and 1, they're going to call it. See what kind of situation this is, and it does look like Poland's going to trot on their punt team. So 3 and out for the Bulldogs right off the bat. Jay Stefansson's going to come on to punt this one away, and it looks like Michael Collier-Dixon is going to be the one back deep for the Girard Indians. Collier-Dixon waits back about his own 45. Stefansson gets the snap, got a nice punt away, and this one's going to be, it's going to be bobbled, but recovered at about the Bulldog 48-yard line. And that's where Girard will begin their next possession. And we'll keep it right here as Girard begins their second possession of the game. I lied. We're going to step away, and we will be back after this on YSN. We're back here in Poland, Ohio from Dave Pavlansky Field. We have a scoreless game with 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Want to clean something up here as a little miscommunication on the roster here. So Josiah Hunter is the running back at number 3, and Dominic Talone, rather, is the quarterback at number 8 as Girard begins this next possession here. And we probably messed that one up a couple times, so I apologize. As Talone gives to Josiah Hunter up the middle. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Not a lot there on first.
they suck off on stop, gain of a yard. Where you got March 47-yard line. 2nd and 9. For the
So it'll be 2nd and 9 here for the Girard Indians here on their second possession. Still scoreless, 3:40 remaining in the first quarter. Dominic Talone in the gun. He's got Josiah Hunter next to him. Hunter is the running back, as we clarified a couple minutes ago. And Talone, he's going to look. He's going to look to fire deep, and he overthrows his intended receiver. And that looked like it was going to Nick Rafferty there, the receiver. Will bring up 3rd and about 9. So 3rd down for Girard. Let's see if Poland could get off the field a little sooner than their last possession. 3rd and 9 for Girard. Talone looks, he pumps, and he's going to take off to the right side. He's going to look to throw again, and he's got a man caught for a first down at the 31-yard line. Girard converts. That one was to Michael Collier-Dixon for a Girard first down. Once again, getting deeper into Poland territory. 3:12 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Talone in the gun. Hunter to the right of him. And Talone the give to Hunter. Hunter out cutting it outside to the left side. And on the pursuit, looks like that was number 15, J.J. Fonda. Came like a bat out of you-know-where to make the tackle for minimal to no gain there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. I mean, shot out of a cannon from the secondary, and J.J. Fonda with a heck of a tackle. Second down for Girard. 9 to go. Talone. He fakes. He throws a screen to number 2, and the Bulldogs eat that one up. And that one was to Tyler Wilson. And they're not going to mark much of a gain on that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9, maybe a long 8. And so far, a defensive battle between Girard and Poland. 1:52 remaining in the first quarter. Talone lines up in the gun. Hunter starts out to the right, moves over to the left of him. And looks like they're going to throw a slant, and that's Vito Kamara on the defense. And let's see who that was intended for. But Vito Kamara, the quarterback, also defensive back with lockdown coverage on the receiver there. Going to bring up a 4th and 9, and it looks like Girard is once again going to go for it here in Poland territory. Ball at the 29-yard line. Talone in the gun with Hunter next to him to his left. 3 receivers to the near sideline. Single receiver to the field. Four on the play clock. Play clock winding down, and it looks like they're going to have to take time out. So Girard's going to spend their second timeout of the first half here, and we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back here on YSN, scoreless here in Poland. We'll be back. Back here in Poland, Ohio for a crucial 4th and 8 for Girard. Talone in the gun. Back to pass. He looks. He's fired. He throws it downfield, and he overthrows the intended receiver. That one was for Collier-Dixon, and they're going to turn it over on downs for the second time tonight. And Girard coming up 0 for 2 on possessions here as it shifts over to Poland's offense. 1:33 remaining in the first quarter.
Going through that Hunter.
And we'll keep it right here. They're going to keep this thing rolling as Poland begins their second possession of the night. And Vito Kamara back in at quarterback. He's going to be under center this time. And he's going to fake it a couple times. And he's going to throw it. He's got a man. It's a little screen pass. He's going to get to the 40. and he's going to have enough for the first down. And let's see who the receiver was on that. It looks like Angelo Angelilli on the reception for the first down. Couple of fakes by Kamara on that one. Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Their first down of the night. Kamara under center, 1st and 10. The give, that's going to be to Chase Jones. Jones cuts it outside, and he gets a few before getting pushed out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Poland still in their own territory. Poland slowly waking up on offense here. And also mixing it up with a pass early. Kamara remains the quarterback. He's got Pano Zipolidis to his left side. Got a man in motion. It's Oliver McCulley. And Kamara trying to keep it. He's tackled in the backfield by Girard. And they sniffed that one out pretty early in the backfield. Brought down for a loss of a few, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
Back to the 41-yard line, 3rd and 9.
And it looks like we may get ourselves a timeout here. In fact, that's going to be the end of the first quarter in Poland. We are scoreless at Dave Pavlansky Field. We will be back on YSN for the second quarter. Back here in Poland, we're going to begin the second quarter rather, with a crucial 3rd and 9 for the Poland Bulldogs. And just to clean something up even further earlier, the roster was not wrong between Dominic Talone, the quarterback, and Josiah Hunter, the running back. They just happened to switch jerseys for this game. Not sure the details on that one, but we finally got that down. And it is solid now. It is for sure now that number 8 is the quarterback, Dominic Talone, for the Girard Indians. And number 3, the running back, Josiah Hunter. We've been saying both those names a lot, just in reverse order. So I apologize for any confusion that may have caused. With that being said, Poland on offense here, 3rd and 9. Girard looking to get a stop. Not a lot going on either offense so far. Girard has had more of it, being able to drive for a couple first downs, including the first possession of the game. And here we go for 3rd down for the Bulldogs. Kamara in the gun. Looks like he's got Pano Zipolidis to his left side. That's actually going to be Angelo Angelilli. Kamara's going to look. He's going to scramble around. He's being chased. He's at the outside to the far side. He's at the 40, and he's going to throw this one downfield. This one's going to be caught, but he's going to be rolled out of bounds. And after all that razzle-dazzle, it's going to be an incomplete pass and 4th down for the Poland Bulldogs. And Kamara he had some time. He was making some time for himself and just could not find an open receiver. But got to give credit to Vito Kamara there, just making his own time and being able to escape a little bit without getting a sack. As Stefanson comes on the punt here for the Bulldogs. And Girard will put 2 back here. Collier Dixon, and we'll find out the other one here in a second. Nice punt by Stefanson, and it is called for a fair catch. The ball is loose, and Poland does jump on this one. It's going to be Poland's ball on the 22-yard line. So a sudden change here for the Indians. And the Bulldogs take over after the muffed punt by Collier Dixon. Nick Rafferty was the other one back deep. And one thing I was just going to talk about is Vito Kamara escaping the pocket there, escaping the stack, and kind of keeping that, being able to flip the field a little bit, keeping that field position. Well, guess what? When you put someone within their own 20-yard line, they're catching a punt, they're getting a little bit nervous, and that's where that muff punt comes into play. He waited for a fair catch, but couldn't come down with it. So it's going to be 1st down, pulling deep, threatening in Girard territory. 1st down at the 21-yard line. Give to, this one's going to be to Ricky Madeline. Madeline gets to about the 20, that's going to be about the 16-yard line. And we're going to have second and about 6. Just underway in the second quarter. 11:17 remaining. And Poland now kind of relaxing, taking their time a little bit as they break the huddle. Kamara in the gun. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. He's got Chase Jones. He's got Pano Zipolidis. And that's going to be Vito Kamara keeping it and getting brought down at about the 20-yard line for a loss. Going to bring up a third down for the Bulldogs. Keep saying Pano Zipolidis. And that's actually Angelo Angelilli in the backfield with him as well. Angelo and Pano are built pretty similar. Zipolidis, number 43. His brother is the other quarterback that comes in to spell Vito Kamara here and there. So 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 20-yard line. Kamara in the gun. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to look for a man, and he's going to throw it to the end zone, and he's got a man, and it is caught in bounds. That is going to be number 1, Josh Maseko. What a catch as he went up for the high point and brought that down about the 1-yard line. They're going to officially mark it at the 2, but what a throw, what a catch by Josh Maseko. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. And we're talking about a big league catch by a receiver there. That was it, folks. That was textbook. Go up, high point it, catch the ball with 2 hands. Pulling now 1st and goal. They've got 3 backs in the backfield. That one's going to be given to Pano Zipolidis. And let's see what the call is. And they will call it as a touchdown for the Bulldogs. And Poland strikes first. 6-0. Set up by that amazing play, amazing catch by Josh Maseko. As Stefanson will come on for the extra point. And with 9:47 to play, we'll wait on Stefanson's kick here. Good snap, good hold. It's up, it's true. And with 9:47 to play in this one, Poland 7, Girard nothing. We will be back after this. Game of the week on multiple fronts. Matchup of a 4-3 Girard team and a 5-2 Poland team. And Girard, even though they're 4-3, they're above, according to Joe Idle standings, they are above Poland in the standings. They're at 7th, Poland at 9th. This game crucial when it comes to playoff standings here going into next week, week 9. But we're still early here. 7-0 Poland, just under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Stick with us. It's going to be an exciting one. Stefanson kicks it. Girard rolls with 3 kick returners deep. This one sails into the end zone, and Girard will start their next possession on their own 20.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line for Girard.
1st and 10 for the Indians. The give to Hunter. Hunter makes a cut. He's not going to get much after that. And going to be a gain of 4. Bring up 2nd and 6. Josiah Hunter, the running back. It's been fed a lot tonight so far. Once again, getting about 4 to 5 yards a pop. So the running game is working for Girard. But the problem is when you roll with that game and you get yourself, if you do happen to get yourself behind the sticks and you're forced to pass, you're overthrowing the ball. You got to be able to pass as well when you're sticking with the run game. 2nd down and 5. But a good first down for Girard. The give up to middle to Josiah. Josiah Hunter brought down after a couple more yards. They'll bring up a 3rd and short. Ball Girard with the ball at their own 32-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Got to get to the 30. Ball at the 27. They got to get to the 30 for a first down. Girard doesn't go with the traditional huddle. So they'll stay on there for quite a while to get the call from coach. Sometimes they can go rapid fire. Other times they'll act like they're going to call a play and then look to the sideline. This one, Talone, he's going to fake it. He's got a man wide open to the side. And a nice open field tackle there, but not before gaining. That's going to be number 5, Alan Hescardona, with a nice little slip screen to the right side and gets a nice gain for a first down. And Girard with first down at their own 40-yard line. So they're on the move once again. Talone in the gun. He's got Hunter next to him to his right. 3 receivers out wide. Talone looks, steps back. He's going to fire, and he's brought down. And it looked like for a second the ball was going to be loose, but that was brought down. Let's see who's in on the sack. Looked like Peyton Miller, who had a huge pick 6 last week, comes up big with a sack on first down. Going to make it 2nd and about 14 for Girard. And it looked like Talone wanted to go deep there too. Talone steps back. He's going to look. He's going to scramble out to his left. He sets. He fires off to the other side. And he misses his man. That one was intended for, it looked like, number 3. Actually, it looks like that was going to be for Collier Dixon. And it's going to be 3rd and 15. We talked about earlier in the drive. You know, when you got plays early on that aren't working, you're behind the sticks. That dominant run game that you've had to start the game is not going to work. You're going to have to start slinging the ball, which Girard does well, but not seen so far yet today. Girard 3rd and 15. They got a stack of receivers to the left side. Talone back to pass. He rolls out to his right side. He's going to throw, and he's just going to throw this one away. And visibly frustrated is Dominic Talone as he's trying to get his team fired up, as they're going to bring in the punt team for their first punt of this one. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. 4th down for Girard. And coming on to punt, it's going to be Andrew Whitfield for the Girard Indians. Back deep for the Poland Bulldogs is going to be Vito Kamara. He stands back at his own 35-yard line. And Poland's going to get the ball with 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Good snap, and Poland got close to it, but he gets the punt away. And this one's going to take a friendly bounce and jump out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. And that's where Poland will begin their next possession. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back on YSN after this. Stay tuned. And we are back here at Poland, Ohio. It is 7-0 Bulldogs. As we get set, Girard just punted away to Poland. Girard's first punt of the night. The other possessions have ended in a turnover on downs in Poland territory. So it's not for the fact that Girard's not driving the ball. They are moving the ball when they have it. They're just not executing on the crucial downs. And it ends up, they're trailing Poland by 7. Poland's got the ball here. Let's see what their defense can do. David Zipolitis checks in the game at quarterback. He's got 2 backs in the backfield beside him. Pano Zipolitis to his left. Looks like Chase Jones to his right. 1 receiver split out wide. And on 1st and 10, the gift to Jones. Jones cuts it outside. And he breaks a tackle, cuts it back inside. He's at about the 40-yard line, and he gets brought down at the 44. They'll mark it. And a first down for Chase Jones and the Bulldogs. And Chase Jones, I mean, we talk about him every week. He is an explosive young sophomore running back. The way he's built, he's not built like a running back. He's built like a little slot receiver. But man, is he shifty. And he can run the ball. 1st and 10. David Zipolitis under center this time. He's got Jones in the backfield. This one's going to be given up the middle to Jones. Jones cuts it up, and he is running hard as he drives his legs close to another first down at about the 46-yard line. He's in Girard territory. 6:13 remaining in the first half. Poland on the move again. And let's see if they decide. I haven't seen the chains moved yet, but it looks like they're going to mark them just short of the first down. And they do, in fact, move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line in Girard territory. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. David Zipolitis in at quarterback. He's under center. And the give. That's going to be Ricky Madeline, the tailback, and he finds the second level and gets a gain of about 5 or 6 on first down. And you can just see that the momentum shift. Poland's offense, a slow start. 3 and out to begin. Girard's offense was potent, and you just see that momentum shifting just a little bit, especially after that muffed punt, which was turned into a touchdown by Poland. 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Zipolitis in at quarterback. And he's going to roll out to his left side. Zipolitis can run too. He gets to the outside. He's directing traffic, following his blockers down to the 20. There is a flag on the play, so we'll check on that. And I'm wondering if it wasn't a hold on the sideline. And I see some bodies walking their way back. So it does look like it is, in fact, going to be called a hold on the Poland Bulldogs. So they call the hold, but we do have an injured Indian on the play. So we will step away while they attend to him. We'll be back after this on YSN. Over the Girard Indians with just over 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Now, in case you're wondering, Poland with all 3 timeouts. Girard went through 2 so far. They have 1 remaining as Poland continues this drive at 2nd and 5 on Girard's 41-yard line. David Zipolitis remains in at quarterback. He's in the gun. He's going to give up to his brother, Pano Zipolitis. Pano's going to get a nice chunk. He gets a first down and then some. And brought down at about the 32-yard line and another Bulldog first down. And as we roll to under 5 minutes to play here in the first half, I mean, the clock moves quick when you're running the ball, right? So if you're Poland, you're content to try to slowly drive this one towards the end zone and milk as much of the first half as you can down. Girard, you got to get a stop here. Try to get the ball back, especially with the Bulldogs getting the ball to start the second half. Zipolitis going to roll out to the left side. He's going to keep this one. Design QB run. He's not going to get much as he's wrapped up and brought down at about the 33-yard line. And they'll call it a loss and bring up about a 2nd and 11 ball at Poland's 33-yard line. So design run towards the Poland sideline. And Girard's seen it one too many times, and they snuffed it out, brought him down for a loss. 2nd down and 11. The Zipolitis brothers occupy the backfield once again. Pano, the running back, to the right of David, the quarterback. And a little bit of confusion, and it looks like Poland's going to take a timeout. That's going to be their first of the first half, and we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back on YSN. And we're back here in Poland. 2nd and 11. Ball on Girard's 33-yard line here with 3:44 remaining in the first half. That time is ticking down fast as Zipolitis gives to Fonda. J.J. Fonda is around to the outside, breaks a tackle. He gets past the 30, and he's about the 28-yard line. And that'll get a nice chunk there. Bring up a manageable third down. Third down at about 7. And for a drive that started out with a loss, they turn a 2nd and 12 into a 3rd and 6 here. Crucial moment for Girard in this game. You know, you make a stop here, you could salvage some time here in the first half. Run down real quick with that potent offense and try to score something here before you got to kick it off to Poland to start the second half. 3rd and 6 for Poland. Kamara back in at quarterback. He drops back. He's going to throw deep. And it's going to fall incomplete, intended for Fonda, but we have 2 yellow flags in that vicinity, and no doubt looks like it's going to be a pass interference. So, and it didn't get confirmation on the pass interference call there. And they will indeed call the pass interference on Girard there. Mark it off for 15 yards. Wasn't sure if that was in the end zone or not. If it's in the end zone, usually that ball goes down to about the 2-yard line. And with that penalty, it'll make it 1st down and 10 for Poland at the Girard 15-yard line. Kamara in at the gun. He's going to give it to Pano Zipolitis. Pano looking for room, breaks a tackle. He's to the outside, and he's going to get brought down at about the 8-yard line of Girard. And Pano turning a loss into a game, but there is another flag on the field. We'll see what that is. Early indication is a hold against Poland. And that's going to step them back 10 yards, make it a 1st and 20 from the 25-yard line. So 2:43 remaining in the first half. Poland's got 2 timeouts remaining. Girard with 1. Poland possessing the ball here, 1st and 20 at the 24-yard line. Threatening Girard here. As Poland breaks the huddle, Vito Kamara is going to be under center. I formation, got Pano Zipolitis in at fullback, Chase Jones at tailback. Vito, he's going to fake. He dodges a sack, going to try to make something out of nothing. He dumps it to Chase Jones. Chase Jones is going to break loose. He's going to score a touchdown. And what a play by Vito Kamara. But we have another flag on the play. And Poland with an amazing breakthrough play there. But it looks like it may be all for naught. Let's see what it is. They are going to call an eligible man downfield on the Poland Bulldogs. And it's going to mark them back even further than they already were. But man, I hate to, regardless of the team, you just hate for that play to get called back. Just such an impromptu play by Vito Kamara. Kind of a shades of Friday Night Lights there. And Mike Winchell dodging a sack, dumping off to his running back. His running back makes it to the end zone. But all for naught, once again, Girard dodges a bullet. It's still 7-0 here with 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first half. And Poland now will have it 2nd and forever as they are at their own, they are at the Girard 29-yard line still, but they need to get to the 4-yard line for a 1st down. But it will be 1st down. They'll have a fresh set of downs to do it. Back-to-back penalties here on Poland. And before we get to that 1st down play, 1st and 25, Girard is going to call a timeout. And We'll take a timeout to regroup here, and we'll be back here on YSN. So coming off of that timeout here in Poland, 7-0 Bulldogs. Let's reset this one. 2:32 remaining in the first half. Poland threatening in Girard territory at the Girard 29-yard line, but it is 1st and 25 after back-to-back penalties on the Bulldogs, including a really tough one that called back a touchdown. But Poland will have it first down and 25. So they have plenty of time to do it. They have downs to do it. They have time to do it. The key thing, if you're Girard, you want to get a stop here with some time to maybe go down and score. Kamara, the give to Chase Jones. Chase Jones out to the right side, and he's on a mission as he gets tackled down at about the 22-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. They'll mark it at the 22. It'll bring up 2nd and 18. 2:23 remaining here in the first half. Again, Girard out of timeouts, Poland with 2 timeouts remaining. Kamara in the pistol formation. He's going to look to option it, and will he pitch it? He's going to keep it. He's going to cut it upfield, and he get brought down to about the 10-yard line. So gains another 12 yards there. Going to bring up a 3rd down and goal, or 3rd down and about 6 from the 10-yard line of Girard. So Poland with another chance to get a first down here. You know, for as long as this drive has been, you almost think, do they have 2 downs to get it? But you also have Jay Stefanson, who's a weapon at kicker, and it'd be nice to go up 2 scores going into the half here. But before that, we got 3rd down for Poland, and Kamara's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw it, and man, was that some tight coverage for Girard. And double checking, no flags on the field. And they'll bring up 4th down, and they will bring on Jay Stefanson rather than go for it here to try to get up 2 possessions in this ball game. And I like this decision. Take your points here. Very tempting the way this offense has just made play after play to go for it, but you don't want this possession to be all for naught if you're the Bulldogs. Stefanson lining up for a 27-yard field goal. It is up, and it is good. And Stefanson makes this thing 10-0 in favor of the Poland Bulldogs here with 1:30 remaining in the first half. We'll be back here on YSN. Back here in Poland, Ohio, off of Jace Stefanson's 27-yard field goal kick. Jace getting it teed up to kick it off to the Girard Indians once again with 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. And this one's actually going to be returnable, unlike the first couple. This one's going to be taken back. He cuts it to the outside. He's around the corner. Cuts inside to about the 30, brought down at about the 35-yard line, and that's where Girard will begin their next possession. That one was returned by Josiah Hunter, the running back. And with 1:22 remaining and no timeouts, Girard is going to be forced to open up this offense a little bit. It's been primarily run handing off to Josiah Hunter. And I know Talone has wanted to throw the ball. He's a gunslinger, and his hand is kind of be forced here to do so. And we'll see what Girard's got if they can't put one in here before the end of the first half. Again, Poland gets the ball. Poland won the toss, deferred. They get the ball to start the second half. This one is given off to Hunter, and he's not going to get much. Maybe a couple yards on first down, but that's not what you need here with 1:13 remaining and the clock is ticking. And we've got the clock stopped momentarily for a player that needs to come off the field, as looks like Will Hines, number 9, checks into the game for that player that needed to sub out. So Dom Talone awaits the play as 55 seconds remain in this first half. The clock is ticking, currently running. Two receivers to each side. Talone takes a snap. He's going to give it to Josiah Hunter. Hunter tries to spin, and it, with 40 seconds remaining, clock ticking, it looks like Girard might just want to get out of this first half, only down 10. And it's possible the way they've been throwing the ball, just not confident in that passing game right now. Clock down to 20 seconds remaining in the first half. And Girard taking their time, 23 on the play clock. It looks like they may even just bring this one down. Setting up like they're going to run a play. Talone in the gun. He's going to give it to Hunter, and Hunter's going to be brought down, and that is going to bring us to the end of the first half here at Dave Pavlansky Field in Poland, Ohio. They score. Before that, the score at halftime is Poland 10, Girard nothing. We'll be back with the second half here on YSN. Join us at halftime to watch the bands. Back here in Poland, Ohio from Dave Pavlansky Field. We are getting set to begin the second half between the Poland Bulldogs and the Girard Indians. 10-0 Poland. As Poland will get set to kick this thing off. Just getting ready to get the players back on the field here. Poland will receive the opening kick here the second half. As they won the toss, deferred, they kicked first, and it'll be Girard's Andrew Whitfield coming on to kick it off to the Bulldogs, who send back Chase Jones and J.J. Fonda deep to return the kick. Couple of stats here from the first half before we begin the second half. Vito Kamara, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, 2 for 6, 39 yards passing. Dom Talone for the Girard Indians, 4 for 10, 42 yards passing. Chase Jones, running back for the Bulldogs, 7 rushes, 50 yards. Josiah Hunter, 15 rushes for 68 yards for the Girard Indians. As Whitfield kicks off the third quarter, and it's Fonda who is going to receive the ball at about the 13-yard line and could not keep his feet in. So Poland will start the second half deep in their own territory with a 10-0 lead here in the third. Talking about the Bulldogs' run game, Pondo Zipolitis, 4 rushes for 13 yards, but none bigger than the 2-yard rushing touchdown, which was a majority of their points in the first half here. That one was set up by an 18-yard reception by Josh Maseko. An amazing catch at the 2-yard line. Pondo finished the job. Stefanson accounted for the other 3 points for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. And given to Chase Jones. Chase Jones will go nowhere. And brought down at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Girard was able to march the ball down twice on the Bulldogs and get deep into Poland Bulldog territory and just Poland stood up. Girard turned it over on downs. And we'll see what this Girard defense can do with the first possession in the first half. It's 2nd and 10. Ball is on the ground, and it's still loose, and it looks like Girard may be on it. And a sudden change in this one. Who knows what's going on underneath that pile? Officials still trying to sort it out. Girard pointing their direction, and the officials do point in Girard's direction. It is Girard Indian football. So a sudden change here early on here in the second half. 2nd down. Vito Kamara coughs the ball up in the backfield, and it's 1st and 10. 1st and goal for the Girard Indians from the Poland 8-yard line. And you talk about this is just what the doctor ordered for the Girard Indians. Just what they needed coming out here. They were pretty flat. They in fact went into the halftime running the ball, not trying to score. And they just were looking for answers, and they may have found their answer here on defense. First and goal for the Indians. Dom Talone in a quarterback. He's going to give this one to Josiah. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to run to the outside, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds after number 23, Jeffrey Kohler, tried to bring him down. Couldn't quite get him down, and Talone drags Kohler to about the 6-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 6.
Second and goal.
Dom Talone with a pretty nice fake to Josiah Hunter. And a great play call there. As Josiah Hunter was getting a majority of the carries in the first half. You would think they would dial it up to him on 1st and 10 there. Talone kept it. This time, Talone in the shotgun. He does give it to Hunter this time, and Hunter is tripped up at the 5-yard line. So Poland looking to see if they can make a stand here deep in their own territory. It'll be third and goal from the 5-yard line. Big moments early here in the second half. As this atmosphere grows electric here in Poland. 3rd down and 5 for the end zone for the Girard Indians. As Talone waits on the play call from coach. Play clock down to 14. Talone in the gun. He's got Hunter next to him to his left. And this one's going to be faked. Talone takes it out wide. He's got Cully has got him wrapped up in the backfield for a sack. That's Oliver McCulley with a absolute amazing sack. Talone is not happy with the result. We've got some extracurriculars on the field. We're not going to show that. And we've got benches starting to clear. We've got flags thrown. We're going to step away from this one. We will be back after this to clean this thing up on YSN. And back here in Poland, Ohio, as we just had a huge 3rd down play. It was 3rd and goal from the 5. Girard had it going into Poland Bulldog territory, deep in their territory, going to score. And Oliver McCulley, the green shirt, which is a pretty heavy tradition here in Poland, usually signifies a captain, a leader. He comes in for the sack of about 10 yards. Talone, the quarterback for Girard, did not like how he was hit, got up and started going after McCulley. And that's all we'll say about that, as there are 3 flags I'm seeing on the field as the officials try to sort this one out. Going to be interesting to see what happens here. And we'll see who this is going to, they haven't indicated yet who this call is going to go against. So resetting it for you, it's 3rd down and goal from the 6-yard line of Poland. Dom Talone fakes the handoff to Josiah Hunter and rolls out to the right and gets brought down. McCulley was free on the loose and took him down for a sack for a loss of about 10. Talone did not like how he was brought down and got up and started walking towards McCulley, almost as if someone, a batter that got hit by a pitch, thought that the pitch was intentional and started walking towards the mound. And then all heck kind of broke loose as both benches began to clear. I will say the coaches and the officials did a great job before anything escalated here as we await the call from the official. Intentionally, we have the camera pointed towards the end zone, but while the officials have their conversation, the coaches confer here. And the flag was called against Poland here, or against Girard rather, and it stepped back to about the 32-yard line as we see it right now. So Girard begins this drive deep in Poland territory off of a fumble at Poland's 5-yard line. And now they'll have fourth down at the 32-yard line, 4th and goal. And we'll see what Girard wants to do with this. And you can expect this one to be chippy the rest of the way. As we'll set up a fourth down and forever for Girard. Again, ball marked at the 32. It will be 4th and goal to go. And it does look like Girard's going to set up for a field goal here. Poland going to be in a safe formation. They are going to put 2 men deep. This is going to be Andrew Whitfield lining up at the 32. This will be a 49-yard field goal. 49-yard attempt for Andrew Whitfield. We'll see what kind of leg he's got. Didn't get to see him much in warm-ups. Normally, Jay Stefanson is the talk of the town when it comes to kicker. Whitfield puts the kick up, and it just is short of the crossbar and goes underneath. But I got to say, I'm impressed with the leg on this kid. A 49-yard field goal that's college, that's NFL territory. Most college kids can't even make that one. This kid almost got it right over the crossbar, but it was for naught, and it's no good, and Poland will take over at their own 20-yard line. And we'll keep it right here for you on YSN. What a chain of events. An exciting start to the second half here.
So we can fall at the 20-yard line for chat.
And Poland will begin at the 20-yard line, but we will take a break. Actually, the officials will call it a timeout. We will call a timeout as well to give shout out to some of our sponsors. We'll be back on YSN.
Hi, I'm Laura McNally, your state representative. My family and I are huge sports fans, and when we can't get to the games, we love spending family time watching them on YSN. Family time is such a special priority for each of us, and our community is stronger when our families come together and support one another. I'm grateful to be able to support our Valley as your representative, and I'd love for you to join me at lauramcnally4ohio.com. Let's keep working together to better our community.
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential, and 24/7 emergency services, you can trust the experts at Joe Dickey Electric because we are everything electrical.
Special guest.
Back here in Poland, Ohio, and before we carry on here, 9:23 remaining in the third quarter. Still early on here in the second half. I just want to give a shout out to the officials. Things got a little chippy there, and they put out the fire before it even got started, and just great. It's not an easy situation to maneuver there. Great job by the officials to keep this thing under control here as Poland takes over 1st and 10 on their own 20. Vito Kamara gives it up the middle to Chase Jones. Chase Jones carries a man to about the 29-yard line. That's where he'll be brought down. And, oh, man, we've got some extracurriculars once again in the backfield. And we're going to keep the camera away from it. The officials are going to separate the players. And, boy, I didn't see it clearly, but it looked like a late hit. Possibly a roughing the passer penalty on Girard, and the officials look to once again gain control of this one here with 9 minutes remaining here in the second half. And third quarter, I should say. 9 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, just underway here in the second half. And the officials are going to mark this one against Girard, and this one will give Poland a first down and advance the ball to Poland's 43-yard line as Girard continues to shoot themselves in the foot here. This one in the form of penalties. In the first half, the big play was the muffed punt that led to the Poland's first score of the game. So under 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Poland's got it at their own 43-yard line. Vito Kamara, give to Chase Jones, up the middle. He's running hard, and he's into Girard territory at about the 48-yard line. First, close to a first down. We'll see what they rule it. Looks like it's going to be second and about 1. And the key thing is for Girard right now, you need to recognize it is only a 10-0 game. You just started the second half. You need to contain your composure here and play football. You are still in this game. This game is not out of hand. Keep on task here, and see if you can get a stop at Poland's offense. Vito Kamara and a quarterback. He's under center, and we're gonna have a false start on the fullback there. It's gonna be Angelo Angelilli that moved a little bit early there. It's gonna bring him back 5 yards. Gonna make this thing a 2nd and 6. Crowd over on our side appreciated that as we're set up in the press box on the Girard side. 2nd and 6, Poland on their own 47-yard line. Vito Kamara under center. Got 2 backs behind him in the backfield. That's Angelo Angelilli and Chase Jones. 8:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Kamara under center. He's going to give it to Chase Jones. Chase Jones cuts it outside. He does get around the edge to the 50-yard line. There is a flag on the play. And boy, what a sloppy start to the second half, as there has been laundry everywhere. Let's see what the call is. And it looks like we're going to have a personal foul face mask. Who's this one going to be on? Is it going to be on? And it is going to be on Girard. And once again, these costly penalties are just, they're hurting Girard more than their defense is. I mean, their defense is actually playing not bad, but they have given up alone on this drive 45 yards in personal foul penalties. Poland began this drive at their own 20-yard line off of a missed field goal. Has not really gained anything outside of penalty yardage. And it's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Chase Jones, it's going to be Kamara who kept the ball, and he gets to about the 20. He gets to about the 33-yard line. And we've got an injured Poland Bulldog. We are going to step away. We will be right back after this on YSN. Poland 10, Girard nothing. Back here in Poland, Ohio, 7:32 remaining here in the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, even if you caught the first half, you're just joining us here for the first time in the third quarter, you've missed quite a bit. Poland starts out with the ball, fumbles it. Girard gets the ball at the Poland 5, gets brought down for a loss on 3rd and goal for about a 10-yard loss all the way back to the 20. Personal foul call brings him back to about the 35-yard line, and then a missed field goal for Girard. And here Poland is capitalizing off of 3 penalties in a row on Girard. And we stand at 10-0 Poland with 7:32 remaining here in the third quarter. Coming out of an injury timeout here. Let's see if Girard can compose themselves and play a little bit more disciplined ball. Chase Jones, handoff up the middle. He's brought down to about the 28-yard line. And
it's stop.
going to bring up about a 3rd down and 3 here. 3rd and 4 officially they'll call it for the Bulldogs. So big money down here for Girard. See if they can get a stop and keep the Bulldogs from just, they do a great job with this run game at dwindling away the time as we're already approaching under 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Kamara, the give to Chase Jones. Chase Jones outside to the right side, and he's brought down, and it looks like right at the first down marker. Let's see if he got it. Depends on the spot. And the official points to the chains to move. And we've got a 1st and 10 for the Poland Bulldogs at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that is going to be a first and 10 right now.
And they officially moved the chains here. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in that formation with 3 backs in the backfield. Vito Kamara under center. Looked like a man from Girard jumped off sides. We'll see if Poland moved beforehand. Early indication is offsides, and that's what the official will call it. Offsides on Girard, another penalty. That's 50 yards on this possession alone that Poland has gained off of Girard penalties. And Poland will have a 1st and 5 from the Girard 20-yard line, and they've hit the red zone. Looks like Ricky Madeline, Pontus Ippolitis, and Angelo Angelilli in the backfield. Madeline's going to get this carry, and he's going to be brought down for a loss of about 3 at the 23-yard line. Will bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. An exciting one in this one with 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. 10-0 Poland. Poland on the Girard 23-yard line. Girard desperate for a stop here. They're only down 10-0. They're still in this game, and you got to think one play going Girard's way, and this is a new ball game. 2nd and 8. Kamara once again under center. And this one's given to Angelo Angelilli, who rumbles down for, it looks like it's going to be another 1st down. He's going to be close if not. And let's see what the officials indicate. We've had a few of these tonight where it's just so close, can't really call it. And the official does wave for the chains to be moved.
9-yard line, 9.5.
And just inside the 15-yard line, it'll be 1st down and 10. Kamara under center. 3 backs in the backfield. This one's given to Ricky Madeline. Cutting it to the left side. He's around the outside. He's got room, and he dives for the pylon. Does he have it? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And Ricky Madeline with the handoff just kept trucking to the outside, got around the edge, and he extends Poland lead 16-0 here over Girard with 5:29 remaining in the third quarter. Jay Stefanson on for the point after. Good snap, good hold. Stefanson puts it through. And Poland extends their lead off of a Ricky Madeline 15-yard touchdown run. Poland 17, Girard nothing. We will be back on YSN after this. Back here in Poland, Ohio. Girard getting to begin their next possession, their second possession of the second half here. 5:20 to play in the third quarter. 17-0 Poland. Plenty of time still in this one to try to get back into it if you're Girard. Now let's see if they can get that pass game going. They relied on the run game, which Talone is going to fake to Hunter, attempt a screen, but this thing is batted down.
Nice.
And I didn't see who quite that was. I want to say it was Sava Dorenzo on the bat. So a big defensive play for the Poland Bulldogs there on 1st down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Dom Talone in the gun. He's got Hunter with him to his right side. He's going to hand it to Hunter, and Hunter's going to get just a few on that one. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 7.
It's Lily on the stop. The Bulldogs.
And they'll officially mark it at the 36-yard line. They got to get to the 43 for a 1st down. Talone looks back. He's got a man open for a screen, doesn't throw it to him. Instead, he throws it across the middle, attempted for number 6, Joey Aljars. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 7 for the Girard Indians. And let's see what they elect to do. Looks like they're going to bring the punt unit on as Andrew Whitfield comes on to punt this ball away. Poland will once again put Vito Kamara back deep, as they usually do.
Kamara, deep Bulldog.
As it will officially be 4th and 7, 4:42 remaining here in the third quarter. And this stingy Poland defense not giving up much. And a booming punt to Kamara. Kamara receives it just before the 30-yard line, breaks a tackle, cuts it up to the 40, cuts it outside to the left. He's got some room. Let's see if he can get the edge. He's across the 50. He's to the 45. He's cutting it back inside. There are lots of laundry on the field. This one looks to be coming back. I'm seeing about 2 or 3 flags on the field, so we'll wait for the call. And the early indication is going to be a hold on Poland, is going to negate a pretty decent Vito Kamara return. And Kamara catches this ball at about his own 28-yard line, and there's a guy with his right in the line of sight, but he dodges that defender, able to find some room to return that ball. It will still go down as a gain, a net gain to the 42-yard line, so 28 to the 42. So a net gain of about 14 yards there. And Poland will begin their next drive on their own 42-yard line. Up 17-0, third quarter. David Zippolitis coming in at quarterback. He's going to fake. He's going to roll out, and he's got a man, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of number 23, Jeffrey Kohler. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. So David Zippolitis checks in here at quarterback, likely to spell Vito Kamara, as Kamara has been taking some hits. Plays offense, defense, returns punts, and big part of that chippiness going on with Girard earlier here in the second half. 2nd and 10. David Zippolitis in the gun. He is going to give to his brother Pano. Pano Zippolitis up the middle brought down at about the 45-yard line, and will bring up a 3rd and about 7.
Allen Hensford going on the stop. 3rd and 7.
4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Poland 17, Girard nothing. Poland with 3rd down and 7. Here on their own 45-yard line. Big play in this game for Girard, and it looks like Girard jumped early. We'll see if Poland moved beforehand, but the early indication is an offsides, and it will be an offsides against Girard. Going to move that ball up 5 yards, be a 3rd and 2 here with 3:40 to play in third quarter.
Let's see what though.
And once again, the theme of this game has been penalties against Girard, just shooting themselves in the foot here. Brought it from a 3rd and 7 to a 3rd and 2 for Poland. David Zippolitis in the gun by himself. He's got quads to his right, led by Oliver McCulley. Got Maseko to the right, Pano to the left, and Chase Jones at the back end of that triangle formation. And Zippolitis runs up the middle, and he's going to get outside for a 1st down and then some. And that diamond formation, what must have been a distraction, as it was to the opposite side of David Zippolitis, where he took that off and run. Going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Now into Girard territory at the 37-yard line. 3 minutes remaining here at the third quarter. Plenty of time in this one, but if you're Girard, you're starting to get a little antsy. So you got to make a stop at some point. And this Poland offense is just known to milk that clock and get 1st down after 1st down on the ground. 1st and 10, Zippolitis in the backfield by himself. He's going to fake it. He's going to take it to the outside to the left. And this time, Girard is there And man, there is another flag, and it looked like another possible late hit on the sidelines against Girard. And we talk about composure, and man, both teams just have to keep it here. I think both coaches should call a timeout, reset, and say, "Hey guys, get your heads in this one. You're still in this game. It's not out of reach. Stop with these late hits. Stop with the trash talking." Because right now it's getting out of hand, and when it's affecting your team, it's counterproductive. Trash talking sometimes can motivate the guys, but not in this case. In this case, you're giving up free yards because you just can't keep your composure. And with 3:06 left in the third quarter, there has been laundry everywhere. This one against Poland, and it looked like they called a hold on that one.
All right.
But man, the pile-ups that we were seeing on the opposite sideline looked like we're in for another possible scuffle. So let's clean this thing up here. We got first down and 20. Ball still in Girard territory at the 47-yard line. 3:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Poland's got it first down. Both teams with all three timeouts. Vito Kamara in at quarterback. He's in the gun. And he's going to roll out to his right to pass. He's going to decide to keep it, but he's not going to get very far. He might be brought down for a loss. Not sure if he even got back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a 2nd and 20. So big opportunity in this game for Girard to try to build some momentum and see if they can't get a stop on Poland here. And this game, ever since the start of the second half, has been on that it's been on that balance beam a little bit. You know, who's going to make that first play to get that momentum? And we're still waiting on that. Poland once again in that diamond formation to the near side towards us. We've got David Zipolidis checks in at quarterback. He's in the gun formation. And Zipolidis steps back to pass. He fires. He's got Vito Kamara who dodges a tackle. And he's brought out at about the 30-yard line to the 25. Officially, they'll mark it at the 28. Once again, it looks like another diversion with that quads, that diamond formation to the right side. David Zipolidis in the gun at QB. Didn't look that way one bit. Looked straight to Vito Kamara, who was the lone receiver on the opposite side, and hits Vito Kamara for a little comeback route and they're not going to mark it a first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. But considering the way this one started at 1st and 20, I think the Bulldogs will take a 3rd and 1 any day of the week. David Zipolidis under center, and Girard makes an amazing stop in the backfield. They take down Angelo Angelilli for a loss of about 2 or 3. And a big play in this one, going to bring up an even bigger 4th down for the Bulldogs. Let's see what they decide to do.
1-yard line, 4.
So ball at the 31-yard line in Girard territory. This is on the brink of Jay Stefanson range. We saw Jay Stefanson make a 49-yard field goal in warm-ups. They elect to go for it here, 4th and 5. David Zipolidis in the gun. He's got his brother Pano to the left side. Zipolidis rolls out to the left. He fires. He's got a man. It's J.J. Fonda who's got a first down. And what a throw by the freshman David Zipolidis to hit his man J.J. Fonda for a first down. And they're at the 22-yard line, just outside of the red zone. 1:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Poland threatening. Poland 17, Girard nothing. Poland seemingly going for the kill shot here. The give to Zipolidis up the middle, and Zipolidis is not going to go very far. Brought down for about no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 with approaching a minute remaining here in the third quarter. And I say going for the kill shot here 17-0 Poland. As we approach the fourth quarter, if Poland scores on this side of the fourth, or possibly even a few minutes into the fourth on this drive, it's going to be really tough the way this game has played out so far for Girard to get back into this one and come back being down. Essentially, 3 scores, it would be a stretch. 3 touchdowns with conversions. But we'll see if Poland can punch it in here, up 17-0. Zipolitas got a man in motion. He's going to keep it up the middle, and he's not going to go very far at all. So another big stop for Girard on second down. Going to bring up about 3rd and 10, maybe 9. And that play will indeed bring us to the end of the third quarter. It is money time here. Fourth quarter coming up on YSN. Poland 17, Girard nothing. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this.
And the $500 is
back here getting set to begin the fourth quarter from Poland, Ohio. It's Poland 17, Girard nothing. And we will begin with a 3rd and 12 at Girard's 24-yard line. And if the fourth quarter is anything like the third quarter was, we're in for a treat. As we had a little bit of everything. We had some big plays. We had some chippiness. 17-0 Poland. We'll see if Girard can't get a stop here and get back in this one.
go cover the ground.
And a big play here. You're 3rd and 12. You're probably just within Jay Stefansson's field goal range. Kamara in the gun. He's going to step back. He's going to throw. He's going for it in the end zone. And this one is caught by Josh Maseko. And what a throw by Vito Kamara. And the second huge catch of the night by Josh Maseko, number 1. And Poland extends their lead 23-0 over Girard.
Well, Peter, come on. Well, we've got to take now. Right down there, dog. Effort. What? Just like Tremendous get off or attempt the extra points.
And Stefansson on for the extra point. The second big throw of the night from Vito Kamara to Josh Maseko, and Stefansson puts this one up and through. And Poland extends their lead with that. 24-0 over Girard. We'll be back on YSN. Back here from Dave Pavlansky Field, Jay Stefansson tees it up, get ready to kick it off to Girard after a 23-yard touchdown pass from Vito Kamara to Josh Maseko. The first play of the fourth quarter, and it's a big one on 3rd and long. Poland takes a shot in the end zone, and Maseko, who came up big with a catch, an 18-yard reception earlier in the game to set up the first touchdown of the game for Poland, makes an actual touchdown catch here to begin the fourth quarter. Stefansson's kick is muffed, but picked back up by the receiver. And Poland's all over him. He breaks a tackle. He's cutting back out to the 25. He's across the 30. Cutting back outside across the 40. Stefansson's there. And it looks like Chase Jones is going to make the tackle. But a great return there by... That's Ryan Genova on the return. And once again, when he went to catch that, went through his arms, had to turn around, pick the ball up, and I think that little bit of missed timing messed up the Poland's kick coverage team, and he's able to maneuver his way around the field all the way to the 43-yard line. So Girard in business here, albeit down 24-0. Let's see if that can give them a spark to try to get back into this one. Down 3 scores technically, and on first down, it's going to be Dominic Talone. Pass is complete for a first down. That's to Mikel Collier-Dixon. Girard wasting no time here. And an official timeout as we have an injured Bulldog. Looks like Jay Stefansson coming up a little bit hobbled on that one, but is able to run off to the sideline. And Josh Maseko checking into the game to play defensive back. The same Josh Maseko just came up big with a touchdown catch. Girard's got the ball in Poland territory. Talone The give to Josiah Hunter. Hunter's across the 40. He's breaking tackles, and he gets to about the 39-yard line before being brought down. Bring up a second and about 6. You gotta wonder. Just over 11 minutes to play here in this ball game. You know, Girard, when they've thrown the ball, they've had guys open. They've thrown the ball well. They've had a couple of deflections. Why not keep throwing the ball here? And we'll see what they do here. Second down, give to Hunter. Hunter's up the middle. Hunter's breaking tackles, and he's getting a first down and then some, down at about the 31-yard line. So Girard on the move here with just under 11 minutes to play in this one.
Hold on.
Ball at the 31.
5, 10.
First and 10 for Girard. The fake to Hunter, and he's got a man. Talone throws it just out of the reach of Collier Dixon on first down. A nice shot to take there on first down, and a nice throw by Talone, but just a little bit overthrown to Collier Dixon. Almost had a touchdown there. He was open. We'll bring up a second and 10. Let's see if Girard takes another shot here. Talone gets the call from the sidelines. He's got Hunter to his right in the gun. And this one is going to be given to Josiah Hunter. Hunter's going to get across the 30 to about the 26-yard line. Gain of about 5 there will bring up a third down and about 5. 10:28 remaining here in the game. Girard, got to have a score here on this possession. It's got to be a touchdown with a 2-point conversion if they want to have a shot to get back in it. We've got third down and 5. The give to Hunter. Hunter's going to be close. Let's see if he actually got it. Officials are going to mark initially a 4th down here. And Josiah Hunter is close, but no cigar there. It'll be 4th and inches, probably less than 1. And for this 4th and short, you have Talone in the gun, Hunter to his right. And before we have this 4th down, we will get a timeout by Poland. That is their first of the second half, and we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this. Back here in Poland, Ohio, the injured players, one from each team, Vinny Tafaro and Dominic Talone, both of them walking off under their own power. Great to see as Girard sets up for a 1st and 10 after converting that 4th and 1. 9:36 remaining in the game here. Must score time for Girard. As checking in at quarterback, it looks like A.J. Pearson. As he takes the shotgun snap, and it's Josiah Hunter with the handoff, takes it up the middle. It actually was Mikel Collier-Dixon taking the snap at quarterback for the Girard Indians. Dominic Talone checks back in the game. He's okay, or seems okay at least. And going to be 2nd and 1 as a 9-yard gain for Josiah Hunter. Nice run there. Ball at the 10-yard line, 2nd and 1. And fake to Hunter, pass, and this one's for Collier-Dixon. No flags on the play. It's incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Indians, as the Bulldogs with some nice coverage there. So Girard taking a shot at the end zone there on 2nd and short. And 3rd and short. You almost got to think this is Hunter time. And indeed it is, as Hunter gets the call. And it looks like he'll have enough for a first down. Going to bring up a 1st and goal with 8:39 remaining in the game as they move the chains. Poland still up 24-0. Girard threatening here. Looking for their first score of the game. Game was 10-0 at halftime. Second half began with a Poland fumble in deep in their own territory, and Girard had a chance to get back into this one. And a sack by Oliver McCulley really dampened those hopes. 8:16 remaining here in the game. Talone takes the snap, rolls out to his right. He's going to look for a man. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. This one is defended. And we're going to get a flag on the play. Looks like it was defended by Vito Kamara. And the looks of it, it might be on Poland. We might get a little taunting penalty there. We'll wait on the call. And they will call this one on number 10, Vito Kamara. Looked like a little taunting at the end of that one, and I believe that's going to bring up a 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs from inside the 5 for Girard. So Girard with an opportunity here with just over 8 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Dom Talone getting ready to set up in the gun with Josiah Hunter to his right as the officials get everything set up. First and goal from the 4. And we have another flag. And it looks like this is going to... We got a false start on Girard. So that's going to... So move it back 5. So golden opportunity from the 4-yard line now turns into a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now Girard's going to have to work a little bit harder to cut into this lead. 8:06 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 2 timeouts remaining for Poland, 3 timeouts for Girard. Talone, the give to Hunter. Hunter's up the middle. Hunter's close. He's brought down at about the 1-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Josiah Hunter, man, running hard tonight. He has been the lone highlight for Girard so far tonight. And once again, they give to Hunter. Poland is all over that one. And I don't know. We're going to wait on an official call. It looks like they're going to mark him down short. We'll bring up a 3rd down and goal inside the 1-yard line for Girard. And I don't disagree with that play call there. I like it. Hunter's been running the ball hard. Give it to him. He's been at least 4 to 5 yards of carry tonight. 7:19 remaining. Clock ticking. 3rd down and goal. Ball just inside the 1. Dominic Talone in the gun. He's got Josiah Hunter to his right. Ball snapped, given to Hunter. Hunter walks in for a touchdown. And we will await the 2-point conversion as Girard finally breaks through for a touchdown here with 6:59 remaining in the game.
It's for the
2-point conversion. And we're going to get a false start as we got a little bit early movement there from one of the Girard receivers there. And initially when you go for 2, they spot that thing at the 2-yard line. And it will now be moved back to they originally spotted the 3, it'll be moved back to the 8. So essentially 8 yards to go to cut 2 more points into this lead, and it's a must here at this point of the game to get to within 2 possessions. A handoff to Hunter, reserve. They go with the reverse. They go with the Philly special, and this one did not fool Poland, and it was broken up by Jeffrey Kohler, number 23.
That's going to make our score. Bulldogs 20.
And Poland maintains a 24-6 lead here with 6:59 remaining in the 4th quarter. We'll be back with the kick after this on YSN. Coming off of a Girard score, a Josiah Hunter 1-yard touchdown run. And Poland, no doubt, will be looking for the onside kick. We will see if Andrew Whitfield actually attempts one here. And before we have the kick, we have a timeout taken by Poland.
Hold on.
And we'll keep it right here with 6:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. And, smart play by Coach Pavlansky, getting a feel for what Girard was actually going to do there. Looked like a normal kickoff formation for Girard. Wasn't really entirely sure if they were going to onside it there. And as the kicker followed through with the onside kick after the timeout was called, we know what was going to happen there. So we'll see if they try that again. And no doubt, I don't think they have a choice at this point with 6:59 remaining in this game. Poland up 24-6. And especially when you miss that 2-point conversion. Nifty play call by Girard. They went for the Philly special there. Little handoff to the running back, flip to the receiver. Receiver tried to get it to the quarterback, and he had the quarterback if he just threw it a little bit higher, but Jeffrey Kohler, the defender, was there to break that pass up. So Girard will reset it again. Poland's getting ready with their hands team. And you never know what's going to happen on an onside kick here. And all you really need is a couple bounces, right? If you get that one, maybe that 2 bounces, then it's anybody's ball at that point. But it's all about getting those bounces. And let's see if Girard goes for the onside or kicks it away. They go with a little squib to the sidelines, and this one's not going to do them very much good, as it is going to be the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll end up being a legal procedure. Looked like one of the Girard coaches tried to bat that ball back in. Nothing to see here. I didn't see the ball go out of bounds. And Poland will take over here. Looks like at their own 35-yard line, they'll mark it. Under 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Poland takes over 1st and 10. Girard does have all 3 of their timeouts. So we'll see if they can get a quick 3 stops here and maybe get the ball back. Poland content to go with a running formation. They will hand this ball off. It's going to be Chase Jones. He's going to cut it to the outside. He's got a nice gain of about 5 or 6 before being brought out at about the 40-yard line. So bring up a 2nd and 5, maybe 4. And you got to think the way Poland's been running the ball for about 3 to 4 yards a pop, Girard's going to have to get a tackle for loss here at some point to stop Poland from being on schedule and maybe force them to do a little bit something that they're uncomfortable doing. They haven't been uncomfortable doing much today because they've been throwing the ball well, but no doubt they're focused on running the ball right now. Kamara gives to Chase Jones. Chase Jones cuts up, tries to find any gap that he can, and he's going to be brought down short of the first down. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Girard's going to have a chance to stop Poland here with 6 minutes remaining in the game. So money down for Girard. It'll be 3rd and short. Got to have a stop here if you're the Girard Indians. Girard has all 3 of their timeouts. Poland in the running formation. Vito Kamara in a quarterback under center. 3rd and 1. And the give to Chase Jones. Chase Jones does get a first down and then some. And he's brought down into Girard territory for another Bulldog first down at the 46-yard line. 5:20 remaining in the game. And while we await the next play, we just want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors who you'll see in the top left-hand and top right-hand corner, depending on which way the offense is headed. They're the ones that give us the ability to do this, put these kids in the spotlight. Huge shout out to YSN, DJ Yoakley and his crew. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Kamara fakes. He's outside to the right side, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. And as we're seeing some punches thrown, luckily not at the players, but at the balls. But Girard obviously doing anything they can to get that ball out. And you do like to see that kind of punch, the punch going towards the ball, trying to get the ball loose. Loss of 3 nonetheless. Be 2nd down and long for the Bulldogs. Pulling, no doubt, taking their time. 4:05 remaining in this one. They will let this play clock run, each down under 5 seconds. Girard got a head start on that one, didn't cross the line of scrimmage. Chase Jones brought down in the backfield for a loss of about 2. And they might mark some forward progress there, and timeout taken by the Girard Indians with 3:47 remaining in this game. We'll keep it right here on YSN. So brief summary of the game. Early on, Poland capitalized off of a muffed punt by Girard in the second quarter. Not much happening in the first quarter. And then we get to the second quarter, a muffed punt by Girard. That was the first mistake of the game. Poland takes over. Kamara on a 3rd and long, a huge 3rd and long. Nice pass to Josh Maseko, sets up Apano Zipolita's 2-yard touchdown run. 7-0 at that point. Stefanson then would then kick a 27-yard field goal to make it 10-0 going into the halftime. Coming into the third quarter, Ricky Madeline with a 16-yard touchdown run to make it 17-0. And then to start this first quarter, it was a crucial 3rd and long deep into Girard territory for Poland, and Vito Kamara threw a dime to Josh Maseko for a touchdown. And these are great catches, all hands by Josh Maseko as well, to make it 24-0. Josiah Hunter then for Girard with the most recent touchdown to make it 24-6 after the failed 2-point conversion. 3rd down for the Bulldogs. Kamara back to pass. He's going to step up. He's throw. He got a man, and he's got Pano Zipolitas, but it was knocked out. A great defensive play by, looked like number 9, Will Hines. And it'll bring up 4th and long for the Bulldogs. And Poland will punt this one away with 3:39 remaining. 2 timeouts remaining for Girard, 1 timeout for Poland. So Girard will get the ball back, and if they want any hopes at getting a score, getting an opportunity at an onside kick, they got to score fast. Stefanson back to punt. And standing at his own 18 is the Girard receiver. We'll get you a name there in a second. Looks like it's number 10. And he's going to let this ball just bounce around a little bit for Poland to down at the 20. And that was number 10, Nick Rafferty, deep for Girard as Dom Talone brings his offense on to see what they can do here with 3:27 remaining in this one. They just 24-6, 3:27 remaining in the game. Dom Talone leads Girard. Before that, he'll check with coach to get a play from the sideline. He has 3 receivers split out right. Josiah out to his left. He steps back to pass. He throws, and on the comeback route, going to be incomplete. Defended by Kamara. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Right now,
now for Girard. Which place the Girard is now going.
Girard awaits the play call to the side there. 2nd and 10. Talone drops back, looks, and he is brought down by a pack of Bulldogs for a sack. And that is going to be number 58.
Yeah, Max still was that.
Looking for a name here, but don't see one on the roster. But what a play, what a sack as he was shot out of a cannon. And Talone couldn't get away. It's going to be 3rd and long for Girard. Talone steps back. Pass is going to throw a screen to Collier Dixon. Dixon breaks a tackle, but he's got 3 or 4 other Bulldogs surrounding him by the sideline and brought down at about the 14-yard line where it'll be 4th down for Girard. And we've got an injured Bulldog and we've got an injured Indian, rather, and we will step away. We'll be back on YSN. Back here in Poland, Ohio, Girard in punt formation with 2:18 remaining, clock winding down, and Poland's not even going to put anyone back for this one as the ball will continue to roll past the 40-yard line in Poland territory.
Right.
And wouldn't be surprised to see a few kneel downs here for the Bulldogs to end this one. Poland coming into this one at 5-2. Girard coming in at 4-3. Girard was 7th in the playoff rankings, according to JoeAdel.com. Girard was 7th and Poland was 9th. And that's no doubt going to change after this one. But all in all, and the score won't show it right now, but a great football game. This one was chippy. Had a little bit of everything. Was 10-0 at halftime and got real interesting in the 3rd quarter. And Poland was just able to pull away. Girard had some big plays, but also had some big plays go against them. Penalties, muffed kicks, muffed punts. As Poland lines up here with 2 minutes remaining, no doubt will just run the ball. And that's Angelo Angelilli on the carry, and under 2 minutes remaining.
Take down to the carrot. And the Lily on the carrot. I have lost the point.
Hard-hitting game. I mean, seeing both quarterbacks take some extensive hits as well. Between Vito Kamara and Dom Talone, just absolute multiple collisions for both players. Great efforts for both players. And a beautiful night for football here, 57 degrees. This was the perfect October night. And an even better October night if you're a Poland Bulldog right now. Pano Zipolitas, the hand to him. He's still running hard. He's rumbling. He's carrying players with him, and he's brought down in Girard territory at the 45-yard line as the clock ticks down to about a minute. And that should, in fact, do it as the clock ticks under a minute remaining. Once again, want to give a shout out and a thank you to all of our sponsors that you'll see at the top left and top right of your screen next to the scoreboard. They give us the ability to put these kids in the spotlight. It's something that's awesome to be able to do this for the high school players. They have footage that they can. You can find all this on ysnlive.com. They have footage that will be they can keep forever. Their memories. It's great that we're able to do this for these kids. As the final kneel down happens and Poland closes this one out. Final score is going to be Poland Seminary Bulldogs 24, the Girard Indians 6. As we get set to bid farewell here from Dave Pavlansky Field. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight for this hard-hitting football game, and we will see you next week for Week 9. I'm Matt Romeo. This is YSN. We'll see you next week.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.